I got another challenge for you. Okay, actually, technically you have another challenge for me. I was challenged to read a chapter of Twilight and basically make my own little comments during it or whatever, and I'm going to do that now. I'm going to just pick a random chapter and start reading it and then make my own little comments. I'm going to tell you right now though, I do not know much about Twilight. I've never read the book, so I really don't know what to expect right now. I mean, I've seen 3 of the movies, but the whole time I was laughing and making fun of it, so I really don't remember them very well. Anyways, picking a random, if I can get the book right side up, picking a random chapter here. Yeah, see, Twilight, yeah. Okay, so chapter 11. See? Okay, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna start reading to you. I'm looking at how many pages there are, and there are actually quite a few. I don't really want to be recording that long and reading forever, especially if I'm going to make my own comments. So very few comments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read a page, and I might read it out loud to you. I might read it and then decide it's just so detailed you don't need to know all that, so I'll just kind of tell you basics on what's happening in the chapter or in the page or whatever I'm going to be doing there. So anyways, I guess I'll start now. Sorry, but I'm not going to be doing fun little voices either, because actually this is not something I'm going to enjoy, I don't think. So, anyways, gonna start now. Everybody watched us as we walked in together to our lab table. I noticed that he was sitting closer to me. Our arms were almost touching. Almost? I wonder if she could feel his body heat. If he has any. I really don't get how the whole vampire thing works. Mr. Banner came into the room with an old, outdated TV and VCR. Mr. Banner shoved the tape into the VCR and turned off the lights. Shoved? He shoved it? That's shameful. Be more respectful to the poor VCR tape. When the lights went out, I was aware of Edward being less than half an inch away from me. That's creepy. It's like he thinks, ooh, the lights are out and I can make my move on her or something. I'm just like, what's with that, boy? Why'd you get closer? A crazy impulse to touch him was overwhelming, but I crossed my arms and thought I was losing my mind. No, honey, I'm sorry. You can't lose something you never had. When the movie started, there was enough light for me to see him. When I looked at him, he was looking at me. We smiled and looked away. Awkward. I couldn't concentrate on the movie. The overpowering craving to touch him refused to fade. Craving? Craving is what you get when, you're hungry. You get a craving for food, not a craving to touch somebody. What's with you? Okay, the movie was over, and then they went to gym. He chuckled and talked in a deep voice, whatever. They had an awkward moment in the hall when he touched, her face and everything. Then he left quickly. She got into the gym all dizzy because he touched her face. Oh my gosh! She didn't know what she was doing until Coach Clap or whatever. Wow, how do you say that? 2 P's, I guess. It's just clap, clap, I don't get this. Said to get into teams. Let's see. In gym, she somehow hurt herself and hurt her teammate. She had to sit down, rest for the rest of the hour, whatever. Okay, let's see. When it was done, my teammate Mike came up to me and gave me an unearned high five. She doesn't deserve anything in life. This is Bella we're talking about. Everybody's too nice to her. When he said something about Edward, I snapped at him. This is none of your business. I don't like it. He looks at you like you're something to eat. When I heard this, I giggled. Cause that'd just be silly. He wouldn't eat me, cause I'm like Bella. Why would he eat me? He glowered at me. Hey Mike, I'm gonna tell you now. She's not worth it. Let her get eaten. Why do you care? When I got out to the parking lot, Edward was there all creepy-like and waiting for me. Hi, I breathed. How do you how do you breathe a hi? Like, hi, 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 hi. That's more like sighing though. I don't know, that's just kind of creepy. You can't really breathe a hi. It's like, hi. And that just sounds creepy. What's with this? Hello, said Edward. He got Bella mad somehow, and then they got into the car, and we're all of a sudden okay, and the best of friends, more or less, whatever. Then they said something, they were going to meet up with each other on Saturday. They talked about hunting or something. She got dizzy again and got out of the car. This is dumb. I smiled as he drove away. Yay, Edward's driving. I'm so happy because he's such a creep. I'm so glad he's going away. Yeah, that's what she should be smiling about, but I don't think that's what it means, sadly. That night, I had a dream about him as usual. I don't know a lot about Twilight, but how does anyone keep on reading this? After a sleepless night, I woke up, and even though it was sleepless, so I don't know how you can really wake up from that. Anyways, she started getting dressed. She was daydreaming about spaghetti straps and shorts. See, those are the kind of things you need to be dreaming about, not vampires. Well, I guess I don't know. Does she know I don't know. I don't know if she knows he's a vampire yet. This is what I get for not reading the whole thing, but I'm okay with that. Honestly, I think I would die if I tried. Anyways, keep going. I had the usual breakfast. I wondered if Charlie had forgotten about this Saturday. He answered my unspoken question. About this Saturday, he began. I cringed. Yes, Dad? Are you still set on going to Seattle? He asked. See, I don't like not knowing what that means. I don't get it. I thought she was meeting up with Edward. I'm so confused. That was my plan, I grimaced. Are you sure you can be back in time for the dance? I'm not going to the dance, Dad. Did anyone ask you? He asked. Well, of course not. Do you know your daughter? Well, if anyone else did, and if they were all in their right minds and everything, no one would ask her. Just telling you, your daughter's a weirdo. Just keep that in mind, Charlie. I like you. So just keep that in mind. After breakfast, I went upstairs. I grabbed my books, brushed my teeth, blah, blah, blah. Charlie left somewhere in the page. When I heard the cruiser pull away, I could only wait a few seconds before I had to peek out my window. The car was there, and I went outside to the car. I paused before opening the door and stepping inside. He was beautiful as always. Can guys really be beautiful? Like, I know they can be like cute or like hot or anything, yeah, but like beautiful? That just sounds kind of creepy, don't you think? I don't know. I think their personalities can be beautiful, but them themselves, I mean, maybe she's seeing the sparkles on his face or something, because that's the only way he could be like beautiful. That's just me, I guess. Good morning. How are you? He asked. Good, thank you. I was always good. Much more than good. When I was near him. Because this is Bella saying this, it makes me like cringe. Like, that just sounds creepy all the way. But in all honesty, this is how I feel whenever I'm with a special guy or something. It always makes me feel like really, really happy and everything. So I get what she's feeling, but I still don't like it because it's from Bella, so whatever. They were talking about something, they were talking about how they couldn't sleep. So what'd you do last night? I asked. He chuckled. Ha ha ha. Not a chance. It's my turn to ask questions. Okay, sorry, I don't know why I was doing that voice. It was random. I'll stop now. I'm sorry about that. What do you want to know? What's your favorite color? It changes from day to day. What's your favorite color today? Probably brown. Then they had another awkward moment and got to school throughout the day. He asked questions and more questions. When they got to Charlie's house, he asked more questions. Then they remembered that Charlie could be home any minute. How late is it? I wondered out loud as I glanced at the clock. It's twilight, Edward murmured. Is that why it's called that? Is that why it's called like Twilight and everything? I don't know. If you know why the book is called Twilight, like leave a comment and tell me, because I don't know. Like just leave a comment if you know, because I don't honestly get why it's called Twilight, because it shows nothing of Twilight. There's an apple. I don't get that either. You can answer my questions if you want to, because I'm confused. As Edward was leaving, Jacob and his father came by. Jacob's father had an awkward moment with Bella, like where they met eyes or something, and Jacob's father's eyes looked like they were freaking out or something, and he didn't like Edward or something. I don't get this part honestly, but anyways. And oh yeah, Charlie came home too. And that's it. That's the end of the chapter basically. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know I didn't, but maybe it was just because of me that you didn't enjoy it. This would kill me. I'm not gonna ever read Twilight again, because honestly, it is the most ridiculous book I have ever read, or not read, because technically I really haven't. I mean, one chapter really can't tell you much, but I guess it can, because I'm not going to be reading it again. Anyways, if you enjoy Twilight, enjoy it, because I enjoy weird books too, I'm sure, but me, no, no, just no. Anyways, hopefully that challenge is complete. Yeah, don't give me another Twilight challenge. Thank you for the challenge though, I really do appreciate it, because I love doing challenges, even if they are ridiculous, but I think I made it fun, at least for myself I made it fun, and making fun of it a little bit, it helps me get through it. So, anyways, thank you for the challenge! But in all, oh wow. I hate reading sometimes. Just, anyways.
Peace.